right, when it said call halal, Hawa, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at GMS to rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's out there fighting doing this work in true sincerity. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord, we're just a quick lesson that is edifying to the elect out there listening and watching these videos. Lord, it's just edifying. I was just thinking about some scriptures about how we was in the land of Egypt when Moses and Aaron, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem Shai, freed the Israelites. At that time, all 12 tribes was being delivered. And we went into the wilderness, and Moses opened up the book in front of the people to read many of the Bible that Yahweh, Bashem Shai, through the spirit, what Kakadash gave Moses to speak it to the Israelites, saying, it was you who was in the wilderness, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That was you in the wilderness during the time of Moses and Aaron, okay? That's been delivered from out of the hand of Pharaoh. So Moses, if you go in the book of Exodus, I think it's 7, which speaks about how he opened the book in the audience of the people, and he read unto the people what the Lord, what Yahweh say do, through his son Yahweh Shai, to do. And they agreed and said, all that you read, that we will do. So that was an agreement that we made, a covenant, if you will, with Yahweh, with Hashem Shai, that the Israelites that came out of the land of Egypt was going to listen and obey what the Lord say do after we left out of the land of Egypt, you see. And right here in Nehemiah says, this is Nehemiah 1:8, it said, remember, I beseech thee the word that thou commandest thy servant Moses, saying, if you transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. And that's what he said, okay, because he dipped the branch into the basin with the blood, and he sprinkled it upon the people. So we made an agreement saying we was going to do what Moses commanded through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai. And he said, if we disobey that, what we agreed upon, the Lord was going to scatter us abroad. And that's why the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are scattered throughout the 4 corners of this planet. You see? And now the world is gathering his people, whom he scattered because of the disobedience that we did, our forefathers as well. You see? So right here it says, but if you turn unto me and keep my commandments and do them, though there were of you cast out unto the uttermost part of the heaven, yet will I gather them from thence, and will bring them into the place that I have chosen to set my name there. That's in the land of the Middle East, the land of Jerusalem, over into Israel. So he's saying that if we turn back unto him, he will return back unto us and put us in our land where we belong. You see, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of, okay? So he's saying right there in Nehemiah, what's that, 1:9, I think. Yeah, but if you turn unto me and keep my commandments and do them, there were of you cast out unto the uttermost part of the heaven, yet will I gather them from thence. All right? He will gather you. How will he gather his people? By the word. And what's the word? Yahweh Shai. He comes in the volume of the book. So by him casting out this word, again with the apostles and elders, the men on down, going out on the highways and byways to teach this. And that's why a lot of us are starting to come back to who we are. You're starting to hear that voice. Because it said the sheep hear his voice. And that's what's happening before you out there on the highways and byways to bring back now the elect of the nation of Israel, because 2/3 are not going to obey and come back. You see? So right now, the Lord is calling his people. And when you watch these videos and you listen to the apostles and the elders and the men on down, the bishops, and you taking notes, or just say you sitting there, you listen to it, you like, man, I ain't never heard the Bible like this. You see? And when you hear this word, it's starting to resonate with you. It's starting to like, man, this makes sense. Well, this is what's happening right here. This is Isaiah 30:21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. Because in the verse above, it said the teachers will not be removed into a corner anymore. That's why now you're able to see the apostles and elders and the men on down and the bishops that's out there teaching this word, man. Who's not in GMS but still teaching the doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi. You see? So what's happening? You starting to hear this word. You're watching the videos. You're coming out on the highways and byways. You constantly coming out, and it's like your ears. It says, "And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way. Walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left." As you walking in life throughout your little journey, you going to work. You doing what you got to do. You got your family, whatever. You know, whatever. You single, whatever. And you hear the words. That's the word behind you saying, "Walk ye this way." And then that's when you start coming out more. You start to give things to the apostles and the elders and the men on down that's teaching, and paying tithes. And now you taking notes, and now you taking this thing serious because the Lord is gathering his people again, like he said he would do, who he scattered throughout the four corners of this planet because of the disobedience that we did and our foreparents. Now the word is going out using the internet to grab the elect from all four corners of the planet. You see, and it's telling you to walk and turn this way. See, a lot of them go turn, but a 2/3 not go turn as well because they are embedded with the doctrine of this world, which they basically are in darkness. And they the one that's turning their shoulders away from Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi. So it ain't us you doing this to, and the apostles and elders, you doing this to Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi. This is Zechariah 7:11. But they refuse to hearken and pull away the shoulder and stop their ears that they should not hear. And that's the spiritual ear. But see, we trying to warn you and tell you that all hell is about to break loose. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be a bunch of things happening on the planet, a bunch of chaos and turmoil until it's gonna take a higher power that's going to come down and protect you from these things. A famine is coming. A famine of the word is coming. Shortage of food is coming. Breakdown of society is coming. So we telling you these things before it happen unto you, because the Lord have to gather the elect of his people to deliver them from out of the clutches of Esau, the top elite banking families. Because if not, there will be no flesh left saved on the planet. Because the way the planet is being ran right now, it's wicked. It's all wickedness, you see. And the Lord is gathering his people by using the men to cast that word out on the internet to pull you back in, to hide you from the destruction that's destined to come to this place. And that's why we out on the highways and byways telling you to repent. All of us need to repent. We commit sins every day. We paying for our past sins. So now the Lord is granting us grace and mercy by giving us this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So therefore, you now know what to do. You're going to keep going off, but we got to lessen that. We got to lessen the fuck ups that we do and grow in the grace through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi, which he will uplift every man in their due time. So right now, what you're seeing happening before you is this word is gathering the elect of the Lord's people back unto him before the Lord makes the final call, Yahweh bringing his son back, Yahawashi with the holy angels, to destroy this place because wickedness has exceedingly polluted the planet. Just look how this earth is being ran. Just look around you, man. You see? Just look around you. So I was thinking about that, and that's a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi. You hearing this word behind you, that's the spirit working with you. That's the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi, that's working with you, man. Tell you to walk ye this way. Because 2/3 out here still masquerading around the world, not even considering the times that we're living in and what's about to approach this planet from Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi. So that was a quick lesson, Lord willing. I hope this was edifying. Until the next time, I shall say, Shalom.